Have you ever looked out of an airplane window and noticed something strange? A tiny little hole near the bottom of the glass. Most people say it and ignore it. Some think it's manufacturing mistake. Others wonder what if it's damaged. But that tiny hole is actually one of the smartest safety features inside the aircraft. And believe it or not, without it, flying at 35,000 feet could be a lot more dangerous. So today, let's uncover the mystery of why airplane windows have tiny holes. So when you sit next to an airplane window, you are not looking through just a piece of glass. Airplane windows are specially designed using multiple layers of strong transparent material, usually called acrylic, not regular glass. Most commercial airplane windows have three layers. The outer layer faces the sky, which is the most strongest one. The middle layer sits in between, supporting the outer layer, and the inner layer is the one passengers can touch. Now here's the interesting part. The tiny hole is usually located in the middle layer. So if it's not random, why it is there? To understand the hole, we first need to understand what happens outside the aircraft. Commercial airplanes fly at altitudes between 30,000 and 40,000 feet. At that height, the air outside is extremely thin and pressure is very low, and there is less oxygen. So if the airplane cabin was not pressurized, passengers would struggle to breathe and could quickly lose consciousness. So airplanes pump and control air pressure inside the cabin, making it comfortable for the passengers. That means inside the plane, pressure is much higher than outside, and that creates a powerful force pushing outward on every door, wall, and window. Because of that air pressure difference, an airplane window must be incredibly strong. The outer pane of the window built to handle most of the pressure load. The middle pane acts as a backup safety layer, and the inner pane mainly protects the passengers from touching or scratching the structural layers. But if the pressure builds up incorrectly between the layers, it can create dangerous stress. That's where the tiny hole becomes a hero. This small opening is called breather hole or bleed hole. Its job is to control air pressure between the layers. It allows the pressure between the cabin and middle layer to equalize properly. This ensures that almost all the pressure difference is carried out by the outer pane. In simple words, the hole makes sure the right layer does the hard work. Without it, pressure could get trapped between the layers, spreading stress across the weaker panes. That could shorten window life, cause cracks, or create structural problems over time. Along with this, the tiny hole has another useful purpose. It helps moisture escape. Without it, condensation could form between the window panes. That would create foggy windows, reducing the visibility for passengers and crew. So yes, that tiny little hole also helps keep your sky view clear. Sometimes the smallest things carry the biggest responsibilities. A tiny hole in an airplane window may look meaningless, but at 35,000 feet, it helps manage pressure, prevent fogging, reduce stress, and keep the aircraft safer. So next time you fly and sit by the window, take a closer look, because one of the smartest inventions on that plane might be smaller than your fingerprint.